Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Please forgive me. So, my name is Shavetta Belton. I'm the owner of Divine Oasis Salon, and I'm also a stylist there. I am a life coach, a motivational speaker, an educator in the beauty industry, and I'm a mom and a wife. Also, so good morning, good morning. You'll notice my background looks a little different as you join on. Hey, Nay, how are you this morning? Guys, my background is a little different this morning. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, Ed, my brother. How are y'all this morning? Good morning, good morning. If y'all can give me some hearts so I'll know you guys are there. I know I'm a few minutes late, let's say about 5 minutes late getting on. I had to hop over to Instagram first because I'm only coming from one place this morning. One place. Hey, Misha. Hey, Jarrell. Good morning, y'all. I'm coming from one location this morning, so I had to let my Instagram family know that I will be over here on Facebook. Hey, Robin, I'm glad you were able to hop on over this way. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for the hearts, letting me know y'all are here. Y'all realize our background is different. Our setup is a little different this morning than before. Hey, Cynthia, good morning. So the background is normally in the office. Hey, Shanita, the background is normally in the office. This morning it's a little different. Something happened last night that I was actually communicating on the phone, and my phone died. And hey, Brandy, my phone generally, I don't ever let it die. And I have another one, so I hopped onto the other one. Well, in hopping onto the other one, the person I was talking to, her phone died. So guess what that gave me? That gave me, hey Sharon, gave me a whole lot of time with no communication, outside communication, which was perfect. Hey Carla, which was perfect because at that point I heard something very clear. And I had a very clear instruction. So a simple morning motivation going to look a little different this morning, and I can't say that this is how it's always going to be because I don't believe so. I think this is the start to something new. Hey Victoria, how are you this morning? Hey Cheryl. So guys, listen. We all know if you've been following me and you've been on this journey with me, I did a 30-day vegan challenge. Well, we're at the end of the 30-day vegan challenge. This week is the last days. The vegan challenge, I committed to 30 days. I asked some of you guys who would join me on that 30-day vegan challenge. Some of you joined me for 1 day, 2 days. Some of you came on I don't know if some people did the whole time or not. I'm unsure about that part. Hey, Kathy, I miss you, Kathy. Um, I'm not quite sure about that part. I'm not quite sure if anybody did it the whole time with me. Hey, Miss Vanessa, if anybody did it the whole time with me or not. However, I completed the 30-day vegan challenge. At the end of the 30-day vegan challenge, what I have come to realize about me and where I am, I have decided that I won't do any dairy, which is big for me because I love cheese. I love eggs. I won't be doing any of that anymore. I won't be doing beef, pork, or chicken. I am not ready to, and even butter, because when I tell you what I'm not ready to give up, you'll understand. I'm not ready. Hey, Fee, I'm not ready. Hey, Demetra, I'm not ready to give up crab legs. I'm not ready to give up shrimp. I'm not ready to give up fish. Those things. I'm not ready to give up those things. And the one thing that I've learned through the course of the last 2 years is I can't force myself. What I can do is take the steps, the necessary steps to get where I need to be. Which in that place, I truly believe that vegan is the lifestyle that I will live. However, right now, I'm not ready to throw both hands up and walk away from my seafood just yet. I've learned how to cook with vegan butter. I've learned how to cook with avocado oil, and I already knew olive oil, but I've learned different ways, grapeseed oil, to do everything else I need to do. I've learned how to take tofu sour cream and make it ranch and make it things that I like. So I've worked through the part of letting go of the dairy. So I say to you, you challenge yourself. In that challenge, if you fall short, it's okay. Pick yourself up and try again. Don't count it as a failure. Get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Don't look at it, hey Vicky, it's good to see you, love. It's okay if it didn't pan out exactly the way you thought it would. But on that challenge, continue, stay focused, stay committed to the challenge that you did. So if it was 30 days and you slipped up one day, guess what? Who keeping count? Who has a place to say, oh, you were wrong for that? Who have a place to judge you? No, you have a self-talk with yourself. Today we didn't reach our goal like we wanted to. Dang, we missed it. Into my diet. Well, Victoria, guess what? And it's nothing wrong with that, because it may have been something your body was missing and something your body needed. So you pick yourself up and you go, I'm going to do better tomorrow. So don't beat yourself up on any challenge that you've given yourself. Don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as a road, as a learning block on this traveling road. You learn from that block and you keep moving. So I have decided that I will live a pescatarian life right now with no dairy. A lot of times I think you have a pescatarian life where some people still eat dairy and still do certain things. I've decided that I will be a pescatarian, but I will not, and I still won't eat fish and seafood every day. I'll probably keep more of a veggie-based diet, vegetarian-based diet. Well, not even vegetarian, because they still have, the dairy. However, I am, right, you made the choice, and it's good. That's the thing. We make the choices for our life. We sit and worry about what people are going to think, how they're going to perceive it. Because I said I was going to do this, and I did it for 2 years, and then I decided, or I did it for 30 days, and I thought it would look like that. No, they don't have the right to judge you. Nobody has the right to judge you. Nobody has the right to hold you under iron fist on something. You make the decisions for yourself. Well, last night when I was getting ready and I didn't have any outside influence, that means TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, a friend on the phone, anything that would distract me from hearing what the next step was. So this morning, our live is actually going on a journey with me. Okay? This live, we're going on a journey. And I decided last night, I didn't want to do it at first because I was like, I don't want to go live and do this. And this is what was laid before me. So I'm walking this morning at 7 o'clock. Well, it's a little after 7 now that my feet are moving. So our live is going on a journey. This journey is on the side, because I've been talking for the last 2 weeks. About getting my cardio in. I lost 15 pounds over the 30 days. And the 15 pounds that I lost over the 30 days, I've given myself a new goal. My new goal is to lose 10 more pounds. And I'm taking it in steps. Because before I used to have all these lofty goals and I used to want all this big stuff, and I didn't prepare myself accordingly to reach the goals that I had set for myself, if that makes sense. So I've decided that even with this challenge, I'm taking pieces of it and I'm doing pieces of this. So I've done my healthy eating and now it's a lifestyle. I think before I eat. Except when I go on these French fry binges. Let's just keep it real. But I really have made choices and I've taken small steps. So the 30-day vegan challenge helped me get my eating in place. It helped me get my mind together and my stomach and my heart desire to be in a healthier place. So now I'm taking on the 10 pounds. With the 10 pounds, I am preparing myself to drop the weight I need to drop, but I'm not talking about, I got to lose 30, 40, 50. Even though that's my main goal, I've decided to take pieces of the 30 and 50 to reach those goals. Because sometimes if we make our goals achievable, then we won't tap out at the end. And then even in setting this goal, I have taken and I've gotten my tennis shoes on, right? I got my tennis shoes on. I got my waist trainer on. I got my proper gear to reach this goal. So I've set and I've thought about everything I needed to complete this goal. I put on every piece of armor that I needed to reach what I needed to reach. Good morning, Ace. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Happy 40th. Listen, I've gotten prepared for the goal that I'm trying to reach. I sat down and I thought about, what do you need to reach this goal? Hey, Monique, a positive mindset, the will to get up, the desire are the things that you need internally to get there. So now I did my physical things, tennis shoes, waist trainer if you got one, a good pair, I ain't running yet, bruh, a good pair of tennis shoes, and an outfit that will take the journey, that will take the heat, that will keep me cool through the process. Now what am I doing? I stepped foot out of my driveway this morning so that I could reach the goal, so that I can do it. But I set a goal that I could reach. If I did 15 pounds in 30 days, why can't I do 10 in another 30? I'm not saying I want to lose 10 in a week, in 2 weeks. If it comes that way, then to God be the glory. But if it does not, then I'm okay. All I know is I want to lose 10 more pounds in the next 30 days. That would be a total of 25 pounds in 2 months. I lose it, and then that way it's not going to just run back on me because I've shifted my mind first. I've got my insides together. When I say insides, I'm talking about spiritually. Got my mind set and move forward. Let's see what Victoria said. What would it look like if your goal was to walk to increase your physical and mental health, not to lose 10 pounds? Would that journey feel different? Victoria, to be honest, I've already set my mind on being healthy already. So my goal for me is like the 30-day vegan challenge was for me to set my mind on being healthy. It wasn't just to say, oh, I want to go vegan. It was about health and getting my mindset together in so many ways, because even with the vegan challenge, it helped me. It helped me financially because what I do is spend a lot of money on food. So it taught me discipline. And so it was mental and health with the vegan challenge. The walking aspect, that is what's driving me. I put my 10 pounds there because I hate exercising. Let's just be real. I hate exercising. I hate walking. And the cop out would have been, I wouldn't, and I know, now I know, he just gave it to me just now. Spider. The cop out would have been, but you told me to be on Facebook Live at 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. I can't walk and be on Facebook Live because I have to be to work when I get off live, right? That would have been a cop out. No, because see, you got internet on your phone and you got headsets. Take them with you. Be somebody else's motivation while you're motivating yourself. Stop finding excuses not to do what you need to do so that your body, so you could be ready mentally, physically, and emotionally for the journey you're going to go on. I have to get myself in line so that I'm able to carry on the journey in which I'm on. I know what, I know that I can be lazy. I know that I can get winded, and I see so many people, like, for instance, Carisha, right? Carisha is on with the trainer right now, and sis looks amazing. Sis gets out there and do her workouts. She's doing amazing. Amazing. And she keeps me going. She keeps me, like, she doesn't even know how much she motivates me. I tell her in a minute, you keep me going, boo. I ain't ready to do what you're doing yet, but you keep me going. So is somebody looking at the examples you put out? Monique, when you get on Facebook and you post your exercises, my God, pushes me. Portia, when Portia sits there, if you ever listen to her live, Portia is talking about her line of stuff she used, but she's also out there applying the work with what she's selling. She's not just selling NutriBurst, telling you that it's going to give you energy and NRG pills and resolution drops. She's not just selling it, but she's selling it and she's applying what she's telling you will work. We buy and we jump onto people's stuff and they're just using verbiage, but they're not showing you how this thing works for them. They're not showing you how to apply this stuff to your life. I look at Portia and Portia's applying. I look at Carisha, Carisha's applying. I look at Ed, Ed is applying. I look at Monique, Monique is applying, even if you fall off. Guys, so your pictures, your Facebook posts, your drive and your desire is helping somebody. Yes, Joy, selling, applying, and educating. Those are important. Nobody wants you to sell them something and not use it. Nobody does. But it's one thing when you do it and you're out there, anything that you're selling, make sure that you're selling, applying, and educating. That means you have to use it. You have to show them how your product, whatever it is. Hey, Chris. Hey, Yvette. Whatever that thing is, you have to show people that you're using it. You have to show people you're doing it. My thing is this morning, once again, I think it was something different with you guys holding me accountable. This 30-day vegan challenge, I had already made up in my heart because God gave me the assignment. I was going to do it. But I promise you that I didn't do it this go round begrudgingly. I didn't feel like I had to do it. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Chris. I didn't feel like I had to do it. I was excited about doing it. Twanda said something. Hey, Takori. Hey, Darlene. Guys, let me see. Q, you have motivated this morning to get up and do it. I fell off 2 weeks ago. When I get back home, I will be exercising. Thanks for the motivation. Yes, those eyes, right? Takori said, yes, Takori did these eyes right here. So, guys, I say to you, even though I was like, Lord, I'm going to be out of breath. My hair's going to be damp trying to get into the salon this morning. Hey, Antoinette. And I'm going to be pressed for time. But you're sitting, hey, Valori, you're sitting there talking about being pressed for time for somebody else. But how about you be pressed for time for yourself? How about for once or twice, you choose yourself this morning? You know, sometimes we get in a rut where we're so busy choosing other people that we forget sometimes that we need to choose ourselves. You know, so this morning I chose myself. But then even in that, I chose myself to be naked and vulnerable for y'all to walk with me. For y'all to hear me just slightly out of breath. For y'all to see a sip of morning motivation look a little bit different, which is in my neighborhood. You know, next week I will be out of town. I don't know if it'll be a pre-recorded sip of morning motivation or if I'll go on. I need to see what time I have to be at the location I have to be at. And that will determine if I'm able to go live. But this morning, our live is done outside in God's nature. And I'm going to do one lap around this neighborhood because I've decided this morning that today is the day that I change my life physically. That I choose to live a healthy life. I choose to work out. I choose to be better. I choose to grow in my physical health now. I spent the last year and a half dealing on my mental health, and that's an everyday ongoing journey, making sure that I'm surrendering myself to Christ. I'm focusing on the things that have me bound. But I just spent the last year and a half doing some intense stuff with my mental health. I've been doing the work with my spiritual health. These are all ongoing things. But I started last year also working on my physical health, being steadfast, doing it, pushing, and I fell off because I allowed everything else to take precedence over my physical health. But in order for me to complete the journey that God has me on, to do the things that I'm called to do, I have to be healthy. I have to do what is needed to be who he's called me to be. So in that, I have to get up. I have to work out. I have to do the things that aren't popular on my list to do, which is get your butt up, put your running shoes on, and walk. So that maybe by next month or the middle of the month, I'm able to run a little bit. I'm able to jog. I no longer want to have these boundaries that I've placed on myself to not make it through. Good morning. Not to make it through to my next. I want to be whole and healthy all the way around. I don't want to just eat right, but then won't exercise. I don't want to pray right and then think bad thoughts. Can't do it. Can't do it. It has to be a constant work across the board every day. Thank you, Mo. I'm going to tell y'all, that 15 pounds down felt good. I went in and I bought two pair of pants on Saturday that looked like I couldn't fit them. I had to call Badu and Cheryl on FaceTime and let them see, hey, Tootie, hey, Robert, that I had made it, that I could fit in them, y'all. Pants that a month ago, I wouldn't have been able to even get up over my thighs. A pair of shorts last year that I was going to take back and I kept. And I'm able to fit them. I wore them all day Saturday. Like, those are the things that encourage me to keep going. But feeling healthy, not feeling short of breath, not feeling like I can barely move. You know what I mean? Because I'm asking God for a lot of stuff. But how can we ask him for a lot of stuff and we're not being good stewards on the one thing he gave us? And that's our body. We got to be able to handle the journey that he's placed before us. Good morning, niece. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Fee. I speak to you again. You know, so he told me to get out this morning and go walking. And I had no excuse not to get up and go walking. I just took y'all with me. So the shortness of breath, I'm sorry. Like I said, this is just the start. So good morning. And the only way I got that was that I actually sat in a quiet place last night long enough to get it. Every device was dead. So I didn't have anything that could distract me. And by the time my phone came back on, I just cut it on and cut on my meditation music. I think it's Deputy Keys on YouTube, which I usually use that or soaking music to meditate to. And I slept to that last night. I decided that a TV wasn't going on, that I wasn't going to cloud my mind and my thoughts with things that that was going to carry over into my next day. So, guys, I just say to you, no apologies needed. You are literally walking in obedience. Yeah. Denise, I thought I saw that. I don't know who it is. That's why my face frowned like that. So I say to you guys, whatever it is, get that thing that motivates you. Get that thing that drives you and put it before you. You know what he's called you. He's called you to do. You know what he's waiting on you to do. Hey, honey. Y'all, my husband is actually on this morning. He was able to get on. He's in. Never mind. It doesn't matter. He was able to get on this morning, and I'm excited that he made it on. Hey, Marquita. Hey, Erica. So in this journey, he has called me to get my mental, spiritual, and physical health in check. I'm getting all of it in order. I am pushing, whether I like it or not. And this morning I had no excuse. I literally had no excuse. Because I have internet on my phone. I have a pop socket that helps me hold the phone up while I'm talking to y'all. And I'm able to actually have my accountability crew see me and hold me accountable. Hey, Alicia. So at the end of the day, guys, I ask that y'all continue to keep me lifted, keep me motivated, and in the same respect, I will keep you lifted. I will keep you motivated. I think my peeps on Facebook are handling an issue in the comment area, which the sad part is this. I get on live every Wednesday as an assignment that God has given me. I'm going to be on here every Wednesday because it's an assignment that God has given me. I do not expect people to log on to be out of pocket and be out of order. We do everything on this channel in decency and order. A simple morning motivation came from God, so I ask that you stay off my Facebook being disrespectful and out of pocket. Sir, I don't know what's going on. And but I ask that you not disturb the comments, because what happens is you come in and you take the attention off of what God is doing. And no enemy can come into our camp and do that, because this is all about uplifting, motivating, inspiring, and pushing people to their next. So, guys, as I finish this walk, and listen, this walk has been easy this morning. I believe it's because I've lost 15 pounds, but I honestly also believe it's because I had my family with me. And I appreciate you guys that hop on once again every Tuesday morning for a simple morning motivation. I'm sorry I came on late. I don't know how I can do it with I don't know. I doubt this will be an every week thing. I think this was, but I don't know. I will never say never. But he told me to hop on this morning and take y'all with me on this walk. That we are in the times of no more excuses. We have to stop making excuses for shifting our lives into the proper place. So, and so at this point, at this very moment, we have to stop making excuses of why we can't do what we need to do, or why we keep falling short. Well, we got this going on, and the kids this, and the family that. No, we have things we have to get done. We have to stop making excuses. We have to start applying what we're learning. I know I'm one that have a notebook full of knowledgeable things, whether it's in my business, whether it's pertaining to my marriage, whether it's pertaining to my children, all those things. I have notebooks full of things that will help me grow, things of knowledge. Now it's time for us to take the notebooks. Now it's time for us to take everything that we've learned and apply it. No more excuses. It's time for us to apply the knowledge that we've gained and put into action. So for me, the knowledge that I'm applying comes from all of the money that I've spent with trainers, all of the time that I've taken to learn things about exercising, about eating, about living a healthier life and being whole. It's time for me to take all those things, dust off the books. I sure will, boo. I won't. We can do it in the mornings. It's time for me to dust off those books. And it's time for me to apply the knowledge that I've been given. Because I want to see my grandchildren. I want to travel the world with my husband. I want to see them reach goals. It's stuff I want to do in my career. I want to travel. I want to teach. I want to go across the world, sharing the love of Jesus Christ and growing in whichever capacity he sees fit, whether it's on a stage speaking or whether it's on a stage cutting hair. I want to do it in whatever capacity that he's given me, but it's no way that I can do it and carry the bags and run through the airport if I'm not a healthy, whole person. So I'm committing myself to getting that together. The same way I committed the end of 2018 and all of 2019 to getting my mental and spiritual, in 2020, mental and spiritual life in check. I know, niece. Getting my life in check. I've done it. So the same heart that I had to get that done, I have to use it to get it together for my physical health. As hard as this is to hold up the phone, to make sure the lighting is right, to be honest, all the technical stuff today just really doesn't matter. Because you can have all the technical stuff together and your body and your mind is jacked up. You're falling apart, but everything technically is together. We got to be tired of technically being together and being whole and being jacked up on the inside, mentally, physically, and emotionally. We have to put in the work to become good stewards over what he's given us. Guys, with the heavy breathing and the pushing up the hill, I'm about to walk into water. So, guys, thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for joining me this morning on my journey. Y'all, this hair and this journey with you guys. But I promise you, I refuse to be put together on camera and before you and be falling apart and be a mess behind the scenes. I've done it before and it's not a great feeling. So I've applied the work to push and make it through my other growth, and I'm still growing daily there. Thank you, niece. I know listen, I can't even hide the deep breaths anymore. But so I'm applying the same pressure to being physically healthy. I don't want to grab anybody on my live. So I'm applying the same pressure. Guys, I'll take an after picture for you after I'm done. Thank you for joining me this morning. It really blessed my heart that my husband was able to get on because he doesn't always get to hop on Wednesday mornings. But I'm almost finished. But I say to you all, push towards your goal for mental, spiritual, and emotional health. And thank you for joining me this morning on my first walk of many. That will be the start to my physical health push. And I appreciate you all for joining me on this journey and the 30-day vegan challenge. I thank you guys. I thank you. We are 15 pounds down. Let me move away from these street signs. We are 15 pounds down. We feel great. I'm excited about my next. I'm excited about the journey that I'm on. And I thank you guys for doing it with me. And when I say doing it with me, that doesn't mean you had to eat every meal with me. That doesn't even mean you had to eat one of them with me. But the fact that you were present, the fact that you saw me in the grocery store and said, Vetta, how's it going? Or you saw me somewhere and was like, oh, you doing good. Or if you commented, hey, Missy, hey, Miss Minnie, hey, Gina. Even if you commented and said, girl, your food look good, I say thank you. So with that being said, I just want to thank y'all. But he told me to come on live as I walked this morning. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm walking, and I pray that it encourages you all to pick up your tennis shoes and get out there, because I know it's a lot of us praying for something greater, but we have to be whole. we have to be whole and ready so that we can receive the blessings that he has for us to walk in. And we have to be ready. We don't want to be ill prepared for when he gives us something. We want to make sure that we're able to hold the gift that he's putting in our hand, and that he's given us. So guys, whatever it is, yours may not be physical health. You might be spot on physically, but it's some mental and spiritual things that you need to get in line, and that's okay. Don't let nobody tell you they ain't got no junk. Don't let them tell you. Because a lot of us are dressed up, and I say us because in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we all got something. And it's okay that you have something. It's okay that it doesn't look great. It's okay that you're a work in progress. Because guess what? You're human. You're alive. And everything every day ain't going to be all right. But are you putting your first foot forward for it to get better, for you to be better? That's the important part. So I encourage you to push. I encourage you not to get caught up on what you didn't do today. No, tomorrow I promise I'm going to get up. If you got to call somebody and say, hey, I'm putting you on FaceTime because I got to get out of here. I'm going to talk to you till I get around the corner, because otherwise, girl, I'll turn around. Our homeboy, I'll turn around. So hold me accountable. And I think that's what it was. I have, good morning, how you doing? I have over 50-something right now, accountability partners. It is hard working out when you have waves, So at the end of the day, I don't know what this page board going to look like when I comb it down. Help me, Lord. But what I will say is I have 50-something accountability partners this morning that I know that will hold me accountable, that will see me through, that has literally walked this journey with me this morning. We're going to end this live when I pull up in my driveway. And that's when we're going to end this live. So I'm going to try to move a little quicker so that we can end it soon, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. But I asked for some stuff, and I want everything I asked for. Is that my sister? Hey! She probably, you on my live, girl? Hey, girl. Listen, and she be working out. And I let her work out without me. Listen, because I don't want to. I didn't want to have to. There she go. Y'all see her. But, guys, let me tell y'all. I tell you now, be ready. It's a lot of things we're asking for. And it's a lot of things we want. We just have to be prepared in every way to receive the gifts that God has for us. And we have to be ready. Good morning. How are you? And you never know who you cross on your journey. Every day as you go through your day, you will meet people who need to see your smile. You will have people who need to hear your warm good morning, because that may be the only good morning they get all day. And even if they don't respond back, still give them love anyway. Still show them the love of Jesus Christ, whether they can receive it or not. So I say to you guys this morning, let's get up and get ready. Let's be prepared for what he has for us. Let's do the work that we need to do to walk in our destiny, to walk in the place he would have us to be. Sometimes we just need to put one foot in front of the other and get up and do it. The hardest thing is getting up to do it. So promise yourself, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it. Whether it's I'm going to get up and finish my master's degree, whether it's I'm going to get up and finish my doctorate, whether it's I'm going to get up and get my license to do hair, whether it's I'm going to get up and I'm going to open that business, whether it's I'm going to get up and I'm going to write that book, whether it's I'm going to get up and I'm going to start that online class, whether it's I'm going to get up and I'm going to get my class started, whether it's I'm going to get up and do my t-shirt line, whether it's I'm going to get up and become my own boss, whether it's I'm going to get up and go get that promotion at my job. It's so many things that we're sitting on. Y'all, that dog scared me. Sometimes you have to just look at him and get control. You better back up. It's several different things that we have to get up and command. And what the enemy won't do is stop me from speaking life into other people. Um, and that little dog almost made me stop. But it's some things we're sitting and we're waiting on. Um, it's time to get up and get on it. It's time to get up, y'all. And it's things that we have inside of us that need to come out. One, because somebody needs what you have. Two, he needs to give you more, but he can't give you anything if you're not doing with what you have already. So I'm not going to give you anything else until you do with what I gave you. Elizabeth, I don't even know what I look like. Now I'm going to have to go back and look at it. But it's time for us to get up and get moving. It's time for us to go after, girl, I was in my cul-de-sac. That's the sad part. We have to get up and go after everything that he's given, that he has before us, so that we can reach the people that we need to reach, but also that we can complete the assignment that we've been giving. So if you need to look at it as you need to give the people what they need, is that what's going to help you get up, then so be it. But don't forget that it's not just about the person that's waiting on you. It's about you too. He has more for you. He has things he wants to give you. He has places he wants to take you. You just got to take the gift that he's giving you, apply it so you can be who he's called you to be. Guys, I love y'all. I thank y'all for joining us live where it's not in our normal place. It does not look like we normally look. But guess what? We just knocked down one more wall. We just knocked down one more thing that was holding me bound. We just kicked butt on this journey this morning, and you guys were with me. You guys were there supporting me. When the Lord tell you need to lose weight, it's bad. Me, the Lord told me I was fat and to do better. Amen. But see, guess what? Sometimes you got to hear it from him directly to get you where you need to be. Because man can tell us all day long what we need to do. But if it doesn't come from a place of authority or a place of, where we would hear it, we'll chalk it up the way we want to chalk it up. And we'll handle it the way we want to handle it. But this morning, I thank you guys for being a part of me knocking down some barriers, some strongholds, some things that I struggle with. And so I say to you, thank you for being a part of the journey with me. I'm telling you, it was a struggle. It was a struggle for me. It was really a struggle for me to get there and to get to this point. So I thank you guys for joining me this morning on this sip of morning motivation. While we did, I believe, guys, that was one time around is a mile and something. So I thank you guys for being present with me. I thank you guys for supporting me on my vegan journey, and now my new pescatarian lifestyle, and my start to my exercising and my healthy journey. So guys, I thank you for being present. I thank you for being here with me, and I appreciate you all. I feel super blessed that my husband was able to join me on this live this morning. And that for the gentleman that was in the comments, thank you guys for being present and able to see it and handle it. Guys, this platform was built by God. I know it doesn't stop people from coming in and being out of pocket in some ways, but know that this platform is built for God's use, and that's what it will be used for. But guys, I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Everybody who had to hop off Instagram and come over to Facebook, because I was only coming from one platform this morning. I thank you. I don't know his name, Sharon. I don't. Denise handled him. And you're right, Denise. And some comments just were odd, and my husband actually hopped on shortly after some of the comments. So I don't know. I'll go through, I'll erase the comments, and I'll handle it accordingly, because I never want the attention to be taken off God and his purpose for this live. And so, guys, once again, I thank you guys for going on a journey with me. Your girl has knocked down a little over a mile this morning with your help. I'm 15 pounds down. My goal is for the next 30 days to lose 10 more pounds. This is on my journey of mental and physical health. Guys, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Either, my husband told me not to acknowledge him. So yes, sir. I have heard from the man of God that covers my home and covers me. So all is well. Good morning, Chris. How you doing? So I'm moving forward. Oh, I'm moving forward, and I love you guys. Make sure you go be who you're supposed to be so that you can motivate, inspire, and help somebody be who God has called them to be. Guys, I love you so much, and I will see you guys next week. Take a sip of morning motivation. Love ya.